Hello, hello, Angel Powers. Boom, boom, boom. This is Angelica Ortiz of Angelica Powers, and so many people are gonna say why you are crying and going live. So my husband encouraged me to come here and tell you what's going on in my mind because probably I'm not the only one having those voices saying you're not enough. Even though you talk back and say, I am enough. I can do things. But sometimes those voices are speaking louder. And if you don't stop, like you don't stop listening those words, then you get into the trap and maybe you can commit suicide because those words are really, really strong. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. I work online. So this morning, the person who was in charge to do our power hour didn't show up. Who knows what happened? So I was getting ready, and then I saw the time. It was 3 minutes after we start, and I said, "What's going on?" And I saw the chat, and someone said, "Hey, Angelica, why you don't lead the power hour?" So I'm like, yeah, why not? But I got nervous because it was like 38 people, and there's a lot of people there who make more money than me. So I'm like, how in the world I'm gonna lead these people to work in the business if they make more money than me? So that's the words in my mind saying, you're not enough. You can't do that because you're not making the same amount of money that the other people are making. So I'm talking to my husband about it, and he said, honey, don't pay attention to that. You are a leader, you are serving other people. You just giving the instructions that you learn from the top leaders. And things are gonna work for you. Maybe you make $100, and for them they can make $1,000 with those instructions. Who knows? And I'm like, yeah, that's right. But in my mind, it's like, you're not enough, you're not enough, you're not enough, you're not enough. And other things have happened in my life, like in the military. Because of your rank, sometimes you can't talk, or they're not gonna listen because you don't have a rank. And that was a frustration when I joined the Air Force because I was 35 years old. I had so many ideas, I have so much experience, but I couldn't speak because I was here. I was a very, very low rank. And that's a frustration that I have in my mind, in my heart. And when things come to my life, it's like a bad memory, like you're not enough. Remember, you couldn't speak up because you had a lower rank. Even though I have education, I have experience, I have entrepreneurship experience, but no, you can't talk because you don't have a rank. In another opportunity, I couldn't speak for a longer time because I didn't have a rank. They gave me like 3 5 minutes, and I'm like, wow. But in my heart, I was like, I can give so much to these people, but because I don't have a rank, I can't. So that's a frustration, and that's something that I had to fight with those words. So I want to know if you are in the same boat, if you had those words in your head, those voices saying you're not enough. What are you dreaming so big? Why you want to change the world, or why you want to have that beautiful family? Why do you think you can have a perfect relationship? Why you think you can have money to travel the world? Who knows, it's your dream. So I want you to know that my name is Angelica Empowers, and I'm still struggling. I do personal development every single day, and I'm still struggling with those voices. I read the Bible, I believe in God, we are best friends, and I'm still struggling with those voices in my head. So you're not alone. but please reach out. I am blessed that I have my husband. He listens to me, he gives me hugs and kisses, he gives me words of encouragement. I have an amazing team. And finishing with my story with the power hour, they were happy doing, working with me and doing all the instructions. And if someone said, hey Angelica, why you're not take the step and leading us, is because I know I'm a leader. I know they trust me. But in my head, voices, you're not enough, you're not enough. Why? Because in the past, people have told me you're not enough. I had people told me you're not enough because you don't speak English, perfectly. So in my mind, still like I can do that because I have an accent, because I don't know all the words in English. So the voices are there. You're not enough. You're not enough. You're not enough. So I want to know who is with me. And if you are, let me know. Send me a message, a private message. Call me 910-286-3323. Feel free to share this video, even if I'm crying. I don't care, because I want to show you who is Angelica Ortiz, who is Angelica Powers. And even people with money with too much money, they struggle. I heard those people on podcasts and they say, I, I'm famous. I have all these people loving me, all the money, everything that I want, I have it. But I'm still the voices. The voices come every single day sometimes. So we had to learn to shut them down. We need to find a system. We need to find a community for support. So right now in 4 minutes, I'm going to a Zoom to meet my community, to my Empire family. And I know my energy is gonna go up. So thank you for tuning in. This is Angelica Ortiz with Angelica Powers, and my husband said, reach into your cookie jar. Yes. And I had to tell myself, I am enough, I am beautiful, I'm smart, I'm a leader, I can do this. And I had to say, I am, because I know I am powerful. But those voices, they come, so I had to shut them down. I am enough. So thank you for tuning in. I love you. I hope you learned something. I hope these tears, these voices in my head can help you to do something in your life. And I'm here for you. This is Angelica Ortiz with Angelica Powers. Mama, ciao.